So here we go once again with another dose of 5 things you might not know. This, as always, is the 101. As always, if you missed any previous episodes, check them out in the series playlist, link on the screen. And yeah, here we go, episode number 9 of 5 things you might not know about WWE 2K17. First up today, we have got some overlooked and potentially lesser known referee animations. Now it's fair to say that 2K have done a great job in the recent years of making the game as we see it on TV. And with that, this year we've got some pretty cool and realistic referee animations. So the two we're featuring today include the first, which takes place when your opponent is on the outside of the ring and getting counted out. And the second one takes place when your opponent has taken so much damage that the referee temporarily stops the match to actually check on them. So if you're like me and like the realism side of things, this is pretty cool to see. Thing number 2 today features a Bray Wyatt Easter egg of sorts. So this one is not new for 2K17, as I'm pretty sure this was in 2K15 and 2K16, but it still remains in the game and remains a pretty cool feature for Bray Wyatt. So if you don't know, after a Bray Wyatt victory, you get to see this very badass screen following the match. As I say, pretty cool and a nice touch of Bray Wyatt, which of course is exclusive to him. From one superstar Easter egg to another, as we go from Bray Wyatt to this time Tommy Dreamer. Now despite Tommy Dreamer not officially being in the series since SVR 2010, 7 years on there still remains a Tommy Dreamer reference. Now this one takes place when you use the Death Valley Driver, which of course was one of Tommy Dreamer's finishers, with Michael Cole referring to the maneuver as the Dreamer Driver.
The Dreamer Driver, the end is near.
I think the end is here after that driver. Now that is force.
Now whilst this is likely leftover commentary from way back when, it's still kinda cool to have, especially if you're a fan of Tommy Dreamer and ECW, or just regularly used a Tommy Dreamer creator wrestler. Up next, we have got an old classic that will be less known to some, which is the double Royal Rumble elimination. Now despite this move being in the game now for many years, it still remains unlisted, so it's basically a hidden Rumble finisher of sorts that many North fans probably aren't aware of. So if you don't know, you can get the double Royal Rumble elimination when you have 2 sort finishers, and approach 2 superstars in the process of elimination. When you see the prompt, do your Rumble finisher as you normally would, and as you can see, you get to see this very cool double elimination, which comes complete with 2 different variations. Up next, and closing out today's episode, we have got some lesser known yet very awesome ladder maneuvers. Now, similar to the double Rumble eliminations, these aren't necessarily new for the series, although they are newly updated for 2K17 and remain less known to some. So some of these lesser known ladder moves we're featuring today include the powerbomb off the ladder, the hanging electric chair drop, the hanging powerbomb, the hanging springboard dropkick, and of course the always very epic super spear. Again, these are not new for 2K17, however have been newly updated with brand new animations and remain as awesome as ever. And with that brings an end to another episode, taking the series total to 45. So let me know in the comments if any of today's feature 5 things were new for you, and as always, if you have enjoyed today's episode, which hopefully you have, then a like rating would be awesome to see. Stay tuned for episode number 10 coming up next, when we'll be hitting that magic 50, but don't worry, still a few episodes to come. But yeah, with that said, that's it for this one, so until next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.